Hello, my name is Kevin Yuraskovich, and I am one of the co-chairs of Purple Bikes. I head the co-op aspect of the program.
And I'm Mimi Thompson. I'm the other co-chair, and I head the bike share portion of the Purple Bikes program at the University of Western Ontario. So coming from an environmental organization at the university, we wanted to combine learning with environmental stewardship, which led us to the development of our motto, knowledge and bikes, they both move people forward with a positive impact on the environment.
So our presentation will proceed as follows. We'll start off with our mandate, talk about the history, our current activities, future vision, our aspirations, and how the grant can help us out, and then we'll go into the details of the budget.
So the Purple Bikes project aims to introduce a community bike co-op to London and to increase the availability of bikes for everyone while promoting environmental sustainability in the city. So
the Purple Bikes program started off as an internship at the Research Park on campus, and then once the internship expired in summer of 2009, it was handed off to Enviro Western. From there, we picked it up, spread the rideshare across campus, and opened the co-op to the public.
Currently, our volunteers have been meeting twice a week to refurbish bikes that have been donated by London community members for use in our bike share. We've also been helping co-op members repair their own bikes and provided them with tools and for parts that they may require to fix their own bikes. Repeating these similar repairs each week has really helped our volunteers gain basic knowledge of repairs on bikes and also increase their knowledge of biking.
So we've already hosted 2 successful bicycle repair sessions. We brought in a mechanic from Two Wheels, and that went really well. And also we've hosted several social rides throughout the fall to show people around London where the nice bicycle paths are, and we talked about cycling safety and etiquette.
We hope to generate discussion on ways to promote biking and environmental sustainability throughout the city. And we also provide an area of discussion for environmental conscious individuals who are hoping to make a positive impact on our community. And our co-op is a great place where ideas can be shared on ways to promote bicycling in London and among community members that can get together.
So our 2 major partners are the University of Western Ontario and Two Wheels Bike Shop. The USC, the University Student Council, I should say, provides us with a space to do our repairs, and Campus Police supplies us with bicycles that they collect. And Two Wheels, if there's a job too big for us at the co-op, then we refer them to Two Wheels, where they get a discount with their membership.
In the future, we hope to hold information sessions to increase knowledge of traffic safety and ensure cooperation between cyclists and drivers. And we also hope to have input in city planning when roads are being repaired to get more bike lanes put in so the city is more accessible by bike. And eventually, we would like to see a citywide bike share so everyone can have the opportunity to enjoy the city on a bike.
So the lump sum at the beginning of the funding will go to tools, parts, stands, and storage units, and then the grand majority of our annual costs will go to expanding and maintaining our stock and training our volunteers.
So this is an estimated revenue for the year for Purple Bikes. So as you can see, we would expect our membership sales to increase each year and sales from parts to increase as we expand our resources and become more known throughout the community. We also hope that after 5 years, the university would provide an honorarium for the annual honorarium for the director of Purple Bikes. The London Community Foundation could really help us get this program started and promoted throughout the community. And after this point, then we would get a lot of sales from membership and from co-op sales because we are known throughout the community.
With the grant funding, we will purchase necessary tools to make our volunteers' time more productive, and expand our inventory to accommodate more requests, run cycling safety and repair lessons, and create social cycling events.
And we'd like to just wrap up by acknowledging our partners in coming about, which are our Purple Bikes volunteers. Mark Wellington at the University Student Council at the UW has been helping us figure out all the logistics, and also Campus Police for their donations in support of our program.
start by asking again, how much was it that you were looking for? So we know.
Probably a 7,000.
Probably?
Yeah.
Okay. If you had a model community that already does this, and when you're building a business or a not-for-profit, you sort of look at who would I like to be when I grow up, and where does this work well? Do you have any models that you can look at?
Well, the co-op aspect has worked in a lot of other schools. They kind of, one of the people that we work with went to MAC, and there's a program called MAC Cycle there where they have a student-run co-op as well. So it's been really popular in some universities throughout Canada, and there's also, if you go to Europe, our bike share idea is kind of everywhere, even in Quebec. But it has, there are schools like MAC who do have student-run co-ops that have been really successful in teaching students how to repair their bikes, and I believe theirs is open to the community as well.
I don't know whether you saw the Nature of Things the other day with Dave Suzuki on bikes.
No.
In Denmark in particular. And one of the things that really struck me about that is that, you know, it's just a natural phenomenon. Being a Dutch kid from way back, that's all we did. That's all we had was a bike. And I look at this bike and I say, you're going to spend more money on the dry cleaning than you are on, you know, investing in the bike. That's not a very environmentally friendly bike you have there. So, and dry cleaning is very expensive. Now, how do you handle that? You're going to make an environmentally friendly bike?
With the bikes, we paint them with paint.
You're going to get covered in mud on this bike, right?
It doesn't.
They're students. They don't care.
We're not gonna bring it up to the highest end, like, of cleaning. We'll bring it in every year to have it fully cleaned with the brakes and go into every small detail. And then we also have weekly checks. And if a bike is dirty, then we'll wipe it down, clean it up. And I do not believe that will be a problem for keeping them clean.
Put fenders on it.
So you're not worried about your clothes?
Pardon me?
You're not worried about your pants, your shirts, or anything else?
Oh, yes. Half of our bikes do come in with fenders, so if it is a muddy day, then you can bring out a bike with fenders, and then the other half, if it's a sunny day where more people will want to ride, then you can take out one without fenders, and then you'll save yourself some weight as well.
And you can pack your non-bike clothes in your backpack and wear your bike clothes to wherever you're going.
So what's the problem, though, in Canada? The problem is biking is not a lifestyle, it's an event, and you continue to make it an event. And because people there go with the suits to the office, they don't dress for it. As a matter of fact, they don't even wear helmets. So I think that's a problem for success.
Can I just ask, I can see how this works on campus. How do you take it out into the community at large? You've talked about it. How do you jump that barrier and get out to London?
We've outreached as much as we could. We went for the Car Free Sunday. We went to those both times, and we talked about our co-op, and we talked about how it's open to everyone and everyone can come in. And we have had volunteers come in from the community to help us build bikes and learn a little bit about them.
And what we hope in the future is to expand with advertising and things like London Free Press, where we can reach people out of the community. And Car Free Sunday has been really successful with people coming up to us and saying, hey, what is this? I really support this. And so far, all of our, well, not all, a lot of our volunteers have been students, but there have been people from the community knowing about it. And even if they can't make it in, a lot of them are on our mailing list, so they know what's going on. And if they wanted to use our services, they know it's there. So a lot of our future goals is to get the word out to the rest of the community.
I just have a quick question about leadership. I'm aware that you're students and you will be moving on after maybe 2-3 years. What have you thought through about continuity and having real champions follow you so you're not starting from square one?
Well, one of the good things we've had is the people that have been involved, we're all kind of at different stages. Like Kevin is just getting into his undergrad and I'm leaving, so we've all kind of, the way it's worked, it just started out last year as us as a group, and this year we've launched. So we've kind of had people at all different levels. So when I leave next year, Kevin and some of our programs director is also a younger student, so they'll be there to carry on the legacy in future years. So we're hoping, and with volunteers getting integrated, that hopefully they'll start in their first year and be there for 4 years and be able to show people. So we're hoping that we can just get the range of everybody who can pass on the knowledge, and once we have a structure, they'll know how it works.
Thank you very much.